Hello and welcome to another tutorial for review and maintain websites. In this particular tutorial we're going to be going through WordPress, so I'm just going to open up our first little document here that talks about the lesson overview for this particular tutorial. Basically, you've got a client called Kaz Reardon, and the project is to create and make a blog. So, I'm just going to overview the project. You've been contacted by Kaz to create and build a website using the blogging platform WordPress. Over the next couple of weeks, you'll be adding pages, blogging to additional and graphics, and adding ads, images, and video into your blog. This week, you'll complete the worksheet, which I'll go through in a second, and also you'll set up your WordPress blog, and you'll choose an appropriate theme that appeals to Kaz's target market, and you'll create and insert copy for the following pages. For a home page, including an introduction, little spiel, about us page, mission statement page, contact us page, and 2 relevant appropriate stories or articles which you'll post in your blog. So some of these you should have made in other classes, and you should be able to use the content that you've already created, so it shouldn't take you too long. So the first thing that you'll need to do is go onto the DLS, download this document, WordPress lesson overview doc, and also the WordPress worksheet document, which I'm just going to go through right now. So I'd like you to complete this worksheet first, and then I'll go through a tutorial to set up your actual WordPress blog. Okay, so I want you to basically describe the company background, just in one short paragraph there. Also type up a mission statement. You should have had that from another class, so that shouldn't take you too long to put in. I want you to go through and basically answer all of these questions, write paragraphs about them, just to get your thinking on the right path, basically. You'll look at some competitor websites, and I want you to just list 3. I want you to write why you like them, why you don't like them, and do they work well or do they work badly. I'd also like you to conduct a keyword analysis, which you should become familiar with now. And I'll just fix this typo. Following tools. You can just click onto this link and you should be able to go ahead and analyze the keywords. And here are the pages that you'll create copy for. Okay, so I want you to work through this worksheet first, and then once you've worked through the worksheet, come back and we'll go through the setup of WordPress. So you might want to just pause your video now, and I'll see you in a sec. Alright, so now that you've gone through and made the worksheet, we'll go ahead and set up a WordPress blog. So the first thing that you need to do is go to wordpress.com, and once you go there you should see a screen like this, basically, and there's a big button here that you can click to sign up now. So I'm just going to click on that. Okay, so I'm going to give mine a name, Kaz Clothing, like this. Whoops. Kaz Clothing. Just going to insert a password there. And I'm going to use an email address. Please use a real email address that you can log into, because later on you'll be required to go to that email address and click on a link. And yes, I agree. You can read the terms and conditions here. And you could just select a username if you wanted to. That would be, maybe you need to log into someone else's website or something. But for this instance, we want a blog, so I'm going to choose that, and I'd like you to do the same. Then just click Next. Please also remember your username and your password, okay? You'll need them to log into your blog. So I'll just go Next. Firefox is just asking me if I want to remember it. Yes, I'm going to remember it. And this email address is already in use, so I'm going to use a different email address. jamie.marston@rmit.eu.au, and I'll click next. I've actually already got a blog on WordPress, so that's why. Okay, Kaz Clothing is my WordPress name, and my title is called Kaz Clothing Blog. I'm just going to change that. So maybe when you're creating your WordPress blog, maybe you can't get a unique username. So you might use a number here, but you could change the title of your blog. Okay, yes, I'm just going to allow my information to appear in search engines like Google. I'd recommend you do the same for now, and later on you can change those settings. So any of the settings here that we're doing, like your blog title, the language setting, or anything that you see here, you can edit later on. So I'm just going to click sign up. Okay, and it's just letting me know that basically a little bit of activation code has been sent to my email account. So I'll need to check that email account and click on that code to activate it. So while that is being sent, I'm just going to fill in my details here. Whoops. Let's type those in. I could type a little thing about myself. It's not mandatory, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Okay. So I'm just going to save this profile. And I'm going to go to RMIT staff, log into the mail system there, and I should see my inbox. WordPress, there it is, WordPress.com. I've got a little bit of activation code that I can click on, so I'm going to use that now. Thank you for signing up with WordPress. You're one step away from blogging, so I'm going to click on that. Just waiting for WordPress to load up. And there you go, it's showing my password. So my password is just test123. I recommend that you have a more secure password than what I do. So take note of this information, your username and your password. I'm going to take a screenshot so that I can remember it. It's like that. You might want to do the same, or you might want to go ahead and write it down. I'm going to log in now. So I'm going to click on that, and I'll see that I'm able to just type in Kaz Clothing. So clothing, like so, and then my password, I'm just going to insert that. And I could choose to have WordPress remember my username and password, but if you're on shared computers, I recommend that you don't, because you don't want other people to be able to access your blog. So I'm not going to check this, and I recommend that you don't check it. Okay, so I'm going to log in. WordPress is also asking me if I want to remember it, and I'll say not now. And here we have the dashboard for WordPress. Basically, you've made your blog, and this is the interface that you'll use for your CMS to be able to update your WordPress blog. And you'll see here that you have all the different tools. You can change the appearance of your blog. You've got user settings. You've got a lot of different categories that you will be able to update and change content for you in your WordPress blog. So here we could click to change our theme. We could make a quick little blog. The other thing you could do, if we just go through this, we can log out. So I'm just going to show you how to log out and log back in. So I'm just going to log out there, and I'm going to go to the WordPress website.